discussing definite integrals. Very first question is, if f of a plus b minus x is equal to f of x, then integral a to b x f of x dx is equal to. Let us say a given integral is I. And we know that x can be replaced with a plus b minus x. So replace x with a plus b minus x into b. So we have a property like integral a to b f of x is equal to integral a to b f of a plus b minus x. Let us say this is 1 and this is 2. Adding 1 and 2. We'll get 2i is equal to integral a to b. When you add these two, before adding, what is f of a plus b minus x given? F of x. So consider this as 2. When you add these two, f of x is common, then x plus a plus b minus x dx. Here x gets cancelled. A plus b can be taken out. Integral a to b f of x dx. This is 2i. So what will be I? A plus b by 2 integral a to b f of x dx. Option 2 is correct. Now let us proceed to the next question. If a function f of x satisfies f dash x is equal to g of x, then the value of integral a to b f of x g of x dx. This is equal to integral a to b f of x into g of x is nothing but f dash x given. And how to solve this? Put f of x is equal to t. Then f dash x dx becomes dt. Whenever a substitution is made in definite integrals, you have to change the limits. X, lower limit of x is a. If x is a, what is t? F of a. Upper limit is b. When x is b, what is t? F of b. Now write down the new limits. F of a to f of b. T dt. Integral t dt is nothing but t square by 2 between the limits f of a to f of b. Now half can be taken out. First substitute upper limit in place of t. Then you get f of b whole square minus lower limit f of a whole square. So half into f of b whole square minus f of a whole square. Option A. Next. Given that f of t is an odd function, then what is integral 0 to x f of t dt? See, the integral of an odd function is always an even function. For example, f of x is equal to some x cube is odd. Then what is integral of f of x? X power 4 by 4, which is even. Therefore, when function is odd, its integral will be even function. If function is even, then its integral will be odd function. Okay. So since function is odd function, its integral will be even. Option 2 is correct. Next. So instead of doing the procedure, we have a shortcut like this: integral 0 to pi by 2 f of sin x by f of sin x plus f of cos x dx is equal to pi by 4. This is the shortcut formula for evaluating this integral. Here f of sin x is sin square x, f of cos x is cos square x. So answer is pi by 4, option A. So remember this standard result. Integral 0 to pi by 2 f of sin x by f of sin x plus f of cos x nothing but pi by 4. Option A is correct. Next. If f and g are one-to-one real value functions, then what is the value of integral minus pi to pi f of x plus f of minus x into g of x minus g of minus x dx. Whenever the limits are in the form of minus a to a, we have to check whether the given function is odd or even. For that, consider this entire function as h of x. To check whether the function is odd or even, we need to find h of minus x. That is, replace x with minus x, then what you get? Wherever you have x, write minus x, minus of minus plus g of minus x minus g of x dx. Now this is f of x plus f of minus x. You can take minus common here. Then you get g of x minus g of minus x. That minus can be taken out. Then f of x plus f of minus x into g of x minus g of minus x. What is this entire term? It is h of x. So I got minus h of x. And hence h of x is odd function. And we have a property whenever the function is odd, integral minus a to a h of x dx will be 0. So remember, whenever the limits are in the form of minus a to a, we need to check whether the function is even or odd. How to check whether the function is even or odd? By replacing x with minus x. So consider the entire function as h of x and find h of minus x. And you will see that it is minus h of x and hence h of x is odd. And we have a property, integral minus a to a h of x dx is 0 whenever h of x is odd function. So option A is correct. This is the standard result. The shortcut formula for this is, if n is equal to integral 0 to pi by 4 tan power n x, then in plus in minus 2 will be equal to 1 by n minus 2. This is very important result. Remember this as a standard result. If in is equal to integral 0 to pi by 4 tan power n x, then in plus in minus 2 is equal to 1 by n minus 1. So option A is correct. Remember that as a standard result. We'll move to the next question. Integral 0 to infinity 1 by a square plus x square. What is integral 1 by a square plus x square? 1 by a tan inverse x by a. Between the limits 0 to infinity. So this is 1 by a into, first substitute per limit, tan inverse infinity minus tan inverse 0. Tan inverse of infinity is pi by 2. Tan inverse 0 is 0. So answer is pi by 2a. Option B. Integral 1 by a square plus x square is nothing but 1 by a tan inverse x by. Okay. Next, integral 0 to pi by 2 sine power 8x. There is a short method for this. Whenever the limits are integral 0 to pi by 2, remember the procedure like this. First, reduce this power by 1, 8 minus 1, 7. Listen carefully. But this formula should be applied only when the limits are 0 to pi by 2. First, reduce the power by 1, 8 minus 1, 7. Then go on reducing by 2, 5. Until you get 0 or negative, you should not proceed. Okay. So start with 8 minus 1, 7. Then start reducing by 2. 7 minus 2, 5. 5 minus 2, 3. 3 minus 2, 1. Don't write any negative numbers or 0. Divided by, write down the power 8. Then go on reducing by 2. Don't write 0 after 2. Into, if this number is even number, the last number should be pi by 2. And if that number is odd, last number will be 1. Keep that in mind. If the power is even, last number is pi by 2. If power is odd, last number is 1. Now simplify this. 3 2 times. So 35 pi by 256. So each option is correct. I think option A is correct because I simplified in a different way without cancelling 3 with 2. 7 into 5, 35. 35 3 is 105 by 8 4 is 32. 6 into 2 into 2, 24. 24 is nothing but 4 factors. So both are correct. So option A. Instead of cancelling 3, write 35 into 3, 105. 8 4 is 32. 6 into 2 into 2, 24. 24 is nothing but 4 factors. Okay. Next. Let me do it once again. 0 to 2. F of x is mod of x minus 1 dx. As I said, first equate the function inside the modulus to 0. Then you get x as 1. At this value, I have to split the interval. That is 0 to 2 should be as 0 to 1 mod of x minus 1 dx plus 1 to 2 mod of x minus 1 dx. If you take any value for x in between 0 and 1 and if you substitute here, you will see that it is negative. X minus 1 will be negative. So minus of x minus 1 you should write. And if you take any value for x in between 1 and 2 and if you substitute here, x minus 1 will be positive. So mod x should be written as x. Now minus integral x minus x square by 2. Minus of minus plus integral 1 dx. Here the limits are 0 to 1. Again integral x square by 2. Integral 1 x. Here the limits are 1 to 2. Substitute upper and lower limits. Again 1 by 2 into 4 minus 1. Minus of 2 minus 1. Now simplify this. Answer is no. Option A. Proceed to the next one. Integral minus pi to pi cos x by 1 plus a bonus. As I told you, whenever the limits are in the form of minus a to a, we have to check whether this function is even or odd. For that you have to find f of minus x. Replace x with minus x. We know that cos of minus theta is cos theta. And a power minus x can be written as 1 by a power x. Take LCM. Now here you can observe clearly that f of minus 6 is neither f of x nor minus f of x. So the function is neither even nor odd. As I already told you, if function is odd, answer is 0. If function is even, it is 2 times integral 0 to f of x. But here the function is neither even nor odd. If the function is neither even nor odd, then minus into integral minus a to f of x dx can be written as 0 to a f of x plus f of minus x. When we have to write like this, when the function is neither even nor odd. So since here the function is neither even nor odd, 0 to a is pi. This is f of x for us. This is f of minus x. So when you add those two, this part will be common. Then here I get 1. Here we get a power x. These two gets cancelled. So integral 0 to pi. Cos square x can be written as 1 plus cos 2x by 2 dx. Now it can be easily integrated. Integral 1 is x, integral sin 2x, integral cos 2x is sin 2x by 2. So this is nothing but half into x plus sin 2x by 2 between the limits 0 to pi. So after substituting limits sin 2 by 0, sin 0, 0, so your final answer will be pi by 2. Option C. So half it, if substitute limit, you will get pi. Pi by 2 is the answer. Option C is correct. Next. So f of x is given values mod x when x lies between mod x minus 2 and x lies between 1 to 3. Then what is integral minus 1 to 3 f of x dx? So you have to split the minus 1 to 3 like this. Minus 1 to 1 f of x plus 1 to 3 f of x. Because from minus 1 to 1 and 1 to 3 function is different. So this is integral minus 1 to 1. Between minus 1 and 1, f of x is mod x given. Between 1 to 3, f of x is mod of x minus 2 given. As I already told you, whenever we have modulus function, equate the function inside the modulus to 0. So here if you equate x to 0, you will get x is equal to 0. So at 0 you have to split minus 1 to 0, 0 to 1. Next, similarly here, by equating this function to 0, you will get x is equal to 2. So you have to split at 2. 1 to 2 mod of x minus 2 plus 2 to 3 mod of x minus 2. So between minus 1 and 0, mod x will be minus x, from 0 to 1 mod x will be x, between 1 and 2. If you take any value for x between 1 and 2, then x minus 2 will be negative. So minus of x minus 2. And lastly, if you take a value for x in between 2 and 3, x minus 2 will be positive. So mod x is x. Now integrate and substitute the limits. And you will see that answer is 2. Simple integration. Integral x square by 2. Here the limits are minus 1 to 0. Here the limits are 0 to 1. Again minus x square by 2. Here the limits are 1 to 2. Plus 2x between 1 to 2. Again x square by 2. Here the limits are 2 to 3. Integral 2 dx. Just substitute lower and upper limits and you'll see that final answer is 2. So remember, whenever we have modulus functions, we need to split the interval. For that I gave the short method. Equate the function inside the modulus to 0. Whatever the value of x you get, at that value you have to split the interval. And in that interval we have to check whether it is positive or negative. If x is positive, mod x should be written as x. If it is negative, we should write minus x. Okay. Next. Integral 0 to pi by 3. Cos x sin x by under root. 1 can be written as cos square x plus sin square x. Sin 2x can be written as 2 sin x cos x. And the denominator it is looking like a square plus b square plus 2ab, which is a plus b whole square. So this is integral 0 to pi by 3 1 dx. These two gets cancelled, which is x. So answer is pi by 3. Option D. So one is written as cos square x plus sin square x, sin 2x always 2 sin x cos x, a square plus b square plus 2ab is a plus b whole square. So we proceed to the next one. Again the limits are in the form of minus a to a. Already I told you, whenever the limits are in the form of minus a to a, we have to check whether the function is even or not by finding f of minus x. Replace x with minus x. Sin of minus theta is minus sin theta. Cos of minus theta is cos theta. Minus whole cube is minus. So this is minus f of x. Implies function is odd. Therefore integral is 0. So whenever the function is odd, integral minus a to a f of x dx is equal to 0. So option C. Next, integral 0 to pi by 2. X sin x dx. This has to be done by integration by parts, by taking u as x, v as sin x. Apply by parts. U into integral b. Integral sin x is minus cos x, minus of integral minus cos x into u dash, derivative of x1. Limits are 0 to pi by 2. If you substitute upper limit, cos 90 becomes 0, then lower limit also becomes 0. minus of minus plus integral cos x sin x between the limit 0 to sin pi by 2 minus sin 0, which is 1. Option B is correct. So apply by parts by taking u as x and b as sin x. Next. There is a shortcut for this. If a plus b is equal to pi by 2, then integral a to b f of xy f of x plus f of a plus b minus x is equal to b minus a by 2. This is a shortcut formula for that. Now, given integral is integral pi by 6 to pi by 3, 1 by 1 plus root tan x can be written as root sin x by root cos x. And take LCM. After taking LCM, root cos x will go to the numerator by cos x plus. Now, this is in this form. How? What is the condition? A plus b pi by 2. What is a here? Pi by 6. B is pi by 3. Pi by 6 plus pi by 3 is pi by 2. And if this is f of x, what is f of a plus b minus x? A plus b is pi by 2. Cos 90 minus x is sin x. So if this is f of x, then this is nothing but f of pi by 2 minus x, because cos 90 minus theta is sin theta. That pi by 2 is nothing but a plus b. So given integral is in that form. So directly you can use the shortcut formula b minus a by 2. B is pi by 3 by 2. Pi by 3 minus pi by 6 is pi by 6 by 2, which is pi by 12. Option A is missing. Option A is pi by 12. So remember that formula. If a plus b is pi by 2, then integral a to b f of x by f of x plus f of a plus b minus x is equal to b minus a by 2. Next. Integral 1 to 4 e power root x dx. This has to be done by substituting x is equal to t square, substitution method. Then dx becomes 2t dt. And whenever in definite integrals, whenever you make a substitution, you have to change the limits. When x is 1, t square is 1, t is 1. When x is 4, t square is 4, t is 2. And for the new limits will be integral 1 to 2 e power t, dx is 2t dt. Now 2 can be taken out, integral t into e power t dt. Now apply by parts for this. Now u is equal to t, v is equal to e power t. Applying by parts, u into integral v minus u dash 1 between the limits 1 to 2. Substitute the limits. First put t is equal to 2 into e square minus 1 into e power 1. Integral e power t is e power t between the limits 1 to 2. So this is 2 into 2e square minus e square plus e. So final answer is e gets cancelled. 2e square minus e square, 2e square is the final answer. Option B. Okay. Next, integral 0 to p pi 1 by 1 plus sin x dx. This can be done like this. Multiply numerator and denominator with 1 minus sin x. So in denominator 1 plus sin into 1 minus sin, 1 minus sin square. 1 minus sin square x is nothing but cos square x. If you split this into two integrals, first one is 1 by cos square secant square minus sin by cos square is tan secant. Now integral secant square x tan x, integral tan x secant x secant x between the limit 0 to pi. First substitute upper limit tan 180 0, tan 0 0. Secant 180 minus 1, secant 0 1. So final answer will be option B. Okay. Integral 0 to 1. The bracket denotes fractional part of x and the other one denotes step function. Fractional part of x is nothing but x minus step x. So given limits are 0 to 1 and x lies between 0 and 1, step x will be 0. When x lies between 0 and 1, step x will be 0 and hence this becomes x. Therefore integral 0 to 1, in place of fractional part of x I can write x. And when x lies between 0 and 1, what will be step of x plus 1? Step of x plus 1 can be written as step x plus 1. And what is the value of step x when x lies between 0 and 1? 0. So fractional part of x is x and the step of x plus 1 will be 1. Integral x. So final answer is 1 by 2. Option C. So remember when x lies between 0 and 1, step x is 0. So fractional part of x will be x. And step of x plus 1 can be written as step x plus 1. Because step of x plus k can be written as step x plus k. Not always, only when k is an integer. Here 1 is an integer, so I can write. So in place of fractional part of x, x, in place of step of x plus 1, 1. Integral x, x square by 2 between the limit 0 to 1, which is 1 by 2. Next. Option C is the correct answer. Integral 0 to infinity 1 by x square plus 4 into. Now this can be done like this. What is the difference between 9 and 4? 5. So divide with 5 and then multiply with 5. That 5 is nothing but difference between 9 and 4. So multiply and divide with 5 and numerator of 5 can be written like this. X square plus 9 minus of x square plus 4 by so 5 can be written as x square plus 9 minus of x square plus 4 dx. Now if you split that into two integrals, the first integral will be 1 by x square plus 4, 4 can be written as 2 square, and the second integral will be 1 by x square plus 9, 9 can be written as 3 square. Now these two are standard integrals. Integral 1 by x square plus a square, 1 by a tan inverse x by a. This is also of the same form, 1 by 3 tan inverse x by 3. Limits are 0 to infinity. Now 1 by 5 into half into, if you put infinity, tan inverse infinity is pi by 2 minus tan inverse 0 is 0. Similarly here 1 by 3 into tan inverse infinity is pi by 2, tan inverse 0 is 0. Now this is nothing but 1 by 5 into pi by 4 minus pi by 6. If I simplify that, 1 by 5 into pi by 12, you will get pi by 60. Option A is the correct answer. In limits are in the form of minus a to a, so I am splitting like this: minus 3 to 3 ax power 5 dx plus minus 3 to 3, of course you can take a out, b can be taken out, next c can be taken out, plus k can be taken out. Now whenever the limits are in the form of minus a to a, I have to check whether the function is even or odd. X power 5 is odd function, x cube is also odd function, x is also odd function, and we know that if the function is odd, integral will be 0. So a into 0, b into 0, c into 0 plus k into integral 1 x between the limits. So this is k into 3 plus 3, which is 6k. So I got answer as 6k, and hence it depends only on k. Option D is correct. Since I got answer as 6k, the given integral depends only on k. Option D. Minus a to a f of x dx will be 0 if the function is odd. Next. Integral 1 to e square 1 by x into 1 plus log x. Here the substitution is 1 plus log x is equal to t, because derivative of 1 plus log x is 1 by x. Change the limits. When x is 1, log 1 is 0, t will be 1. When x is e square, t is equal to 1 plus log e square. Log e square is nothing but 2 log e. Log e is nothing but 1, so this will be 3. So what are the new limits? 1 to 3. In place of 1 by x dx, I can write dt. And in place of 1 plus log x also t square. Integral 1 by t square is minus 1 by t between the limits. Substitute upper limit first and then lower. So final answer will be plus 2 by 3. Option A. Don't forget to change the limits whenever in substitution. Next. Integral 0 to pi by 2 sin power 100x minus 0 to pi by 2 cos power 100x. Now we know that 0 to a f of x dx is same as 0 to a f of a minus x, which means in place of x we can replace with a minus x. So that property I am applying only for the first integral. So x can be replaced with pi by 2 minus x. Write second integral as it is. And this is 0 to pi by 2 sine 90 minus theta cos theta. Now both the integrals gets cancelled and the answer will be 0. So this is very important property because 0 to a f of x dx is equal to 0 to a minus x. Which means x can be replaced with a minus x. After applying the property for the first integral, you will see that both the integrals are same. So answer is 0. So option D is the correct answer. Again, the limits are in the form of minus a to a. So we have to check whether the function is even or odd. For that, find f of minus x, replace x with minus x. Inside modulus, negative sign can be removed. So this is f of x. F of minus x is equal to f of x implies the function is even. If function is even, how to write minus a to a f of x? If function is odd, we know that it is to 0. If the function is even, it is 2 times integral 0 to a. So here, since the function is even, write it as 2 integral 0 to a sine of mod x. Now between 0 and pi by 2, 0 to pi by 2 means positive values only. So mod x is x. 0 to pi by 2 means x is positive. If x is positive, mod x is x. Integral sin x is minus cos x. Between the limit 0 to pi by 2. So this is minus 2 into cos 90 0, cos 0 1. Answer is plus 2, option A. Option C is given, which is wrong. So the correct answer is option A. Okay, there is small error in the key. Correct answer is A. This is direct formula. This is known as Leibniz formula. Leibniz rule. D by dx of integral f of x to g of x h of t dt is equal to, in place of t, first you have to substitute upper limit h of, in place of t write upper limit g of x, multiply by its derivative g dash x, minus, now in place of t write lower limit which is f of x, and multiply by its derivative f dash x. This is known as Leibniz rule. So h of g of x into g dash x minus h of f of x into f dash x. Option C is correct. You need to remember this as a standard formula, Leibniz rule. Option C is the correct answer. Remember like this. Replace t with upper limit first, h of g of x, multiply by its derivative, minus, now replace t with lower limit and then multiply by its derivative. So here there is a small mistake in the question. The question should be integral e power x into 1 minus x by 1 plus x square whole square. Here it should be x square. Okay. So this is integral e power x into 1 minus x whole square is nothing but 1 plus x square minus 2x by 1 plus x square whole square. Now split this into two terms. First one will be 1 by 1 plus x square. Second one will be minus 2x by 1 plus x square whole square dx. If this is f of x, its derivative will be minus 2x by 1 plus x square x. And integral e power x into f of x plus f dash x is e power x into f of x. So option C is correct. There is small correction in the question. Here in place of x, x square should be there. Okay. Option C is correct. Integral tan inverse under root 1 minus x by 1 plus x. Here, before doing integration, I am taking x is equal to cos theta. Then tan inverse under root 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta is equal to tan inverse under root, this is 2 sin square theta by 2 and this is 2 cos square theta by 2. 2 gets cancelled, sin square by cos square, tan square under root tan inverse tan theta by 2, which is half theta. If x is equal to cos theta, then theta is equal to cos inverse x. So this is half cos inverse x. So the simplification of tan inverse under root 1 minus x by 1 plus x is half cos inverse x. Half can be taken out. Integral cos inverse x dx. This can be done by using integration by parts, by taking u as cos inverse x and v as 1. So that is equal to half into, apply by parts, cos inverse x into integral v, integral 1x minus integral x into derivative of cos inverse x is minus 1 by root 1 minus x square dx. So that is equal to half into x cos inverse x minus multiply and divide with 2. So half into x cos inverse x plus half integral minus 2x by root 1 minus x square. This is f dash x by root f of x, which is 2 root f of x. So half into x cos inverse x plus half into 2 root f of x. So half into x cos inverse x plus root 1 minus x square. Option B is correct. Here half and 2 gets cancelled. Okay. Answer is option B. I'll move to the next question. Integral sin x plus 8 cos x by 4 sin x plus 6 cos x. I'll give a formula for this. Integral a cos x plus b sin x by c cos x plus d sin x dx is equal to ac plus bd by c square plus d square into x plus AD minus BC by C square plus D square into log of modulus denominator. Denominator is C cos x plus D sin x. Now, in the given question, A is nothing but 8. Don't say that A is 1. A is coefficient of cos x in numerator, 8. B is coefficient of sin x in numerator, which is 1. C is coefficient of cos x in denominator, which is 6. And D is 4. So substitute the values of A, B, C, D in this above form. Okay. Then you will get answer as option A. Just substitute A, B, C, D values in the formula given. If integral under root x by a cube minus x cube dx is equal to g of x plus c, then what is g of x? Given integral can be written like this: integral root x by under root a cube can be written as a power 3 by 2 whole square minus x cube can be written as x power 3 by 2 whole square. Now here the substitution is put x power 3 by 2 is equal to t. Derivative of x power 3 by 2 is 3 by 2 x power 1 by 2 dx is equal to dt. X power 1 by 2 is nothing but root x. So root x dx is equal to 2 by 3 dt. So in the given integral, in place of root x dx, I can write 2 by 3 integral dt by under root a power 3 by 2 whole square minus t square. Now this is one of the standard integral. Integral 1 by root of a square minus x square. Sine inverse x by a. So this is nothing but 2 by 3 sine inverse. In place of t, write x power 3 by a power 3 plus option C. See, x power 3 by 2 by a power 3 by 2 can be written as square root of x cube by a cube. So option C is the correct answer. X power 3 by 2 by a power 3 by 2 is nothing but under root x cube by a cube. So we'll go to the next one. If integral 1 by x square plus 2x plus 2 dx is equal to f of x plus c, then what is f of x? Now x square plus 2x plus 2 can be written as x plus 1 whole square plus 1 square. Now this is nothing but tan inverse x. It is like integral 1 by x square plus a square. 1 by a tan inverse x by a. Here a is 1. So this is nothing but tan inverse of x plus 1 plus c. Therefore f of x is tan inverse of x plus 1. Option 1. Option A. Next. Here two statements, assertion and reason, are given. We have to check. First let us check assertion. Given integral can be written as e power x square minus 1 by x is x minus 1 by x. X square plus 1 by x square is 1 plus 1 by x. Now for this, put x minus 1 by x is equal to t. X minus 1 by x derivative is 1 plus 1 by x square dx is equal to dt. Therefore given integral becomes integral e power t dt, which is nothing but e power t plus c, which is e power x minus 1 by x plus c. Therefore assertion is correct. First statement is correct. Then for reason, you have to take f of x is equal to t. Then f dash x dx becomes dt. Therefore given integral is integral e power t dt, which is e power t. T is nothing but f of x. So answer is e power f of x plus c, but it is given as f of x plus c, and hence R is false. So A is true, R is false. Option C. If integral sin x by cos x into 1 plus cos x dx is equal to f of x plus c, then f of x is equal to dash. That is missing here. This is to be done by substitution method. Put cos x is equal to t. Then cos x derivative is minus sin x dx is equal to dt, or sin x dx will be minus dt. Therefore given integral becomes, in place of sin x dx, minus dt by t into 1 plus t. In numerator 1 can be written as 1 plus t minus t. One can be written as 1 plus t minus t by 1 t into 1 plus t. Now split this into two integrals. The first integral will be minus integral 1 by t dt minus of minus plus dt gets cancelled 1 by 1 plus t dt. Integral 1 by t is log mod t. Integral 1 by 1 plus t is log mod 1 plus t. And log m minus log n is nothing but log of m by n. Now replace t with cos x. So log of modulus 1 plus cos x by cos x plus c. So it is given as f of x plus c, then f of x is equal to log 1 plus cos x by cos x. Option A. Next. If integral x power 49 into tan inverse x power 50 by 1 plus x power 100 dx is equal to k into tan inverse x power 50 whole square plus c, then what is k? Here the substitution is tan inverse x power 50 is equal to t. Derivative of tan inverse x is 1 by 1 plus x square. So this is 1 by 1 plus x power 50 whole square x power 100 into derivative of x power 50 is 50 x power 49. So from this x power 49 by 1 plus x power 100 dx is equal to 1 by 50 dt. So given integral becomes, in place of x power 49 by 1 plus x power 100 I can write 1 by 50 dt, and the remaining part is tan inverse x power 50 which is t. Integral t dt, t square by 2 plus c. So this is nothing but 1 by 100 t square, in place of t tan inverse x power 50. So by comparing with right hand side, k will be 1 by 100. So option C is the correct answer for this. So don't forget to multiply with derivative of x power 50. Okay, we'll proceed for the next question. If integral sin inverse 2x by 1 plus x square is equal to f of x minus log 1 plus x square plus c, then what is f of x? See, from inverse trigonometric functions, sin inverse 2x by 1 plus x square is nothing but 2 tan inverse x. Therefore, the given integral is integral 2 tan inverse x. Integral tan inverse x can be done by integration by parts by taking u as tan inverse x, v as 1. So 2 into, apply by parts, u into integral v, integral 1 x minus integral, repeat this, u dash, derivative of tan inverse x is 1 by 1 plus x. So this is 2 into x tan inverse x minus, multiply and divide with 2. So this is 2 into x tan inverse x minus half. This is in the form of, this integral is in the form of integral f dash x by f of x, which is log mod f of x plus c. If you multiply with 2, then you get 2x tan inverse x minus 2 gets cancelled, log mod 1 plus x square plus c. So compare with RHS and you will see that f of x is equal to 2x tan inverse x. Option A is correct. integral f dash x by f of x is log x. Next. Here already I told you, if given integral is in the form of integral 1 by px plus q into root of ax plus b, we have to take the function inside the root as t square. Same model we did. So you have put x plus 99 is equal to t square. The same type of question. We did first question of the same type. So take x plus 99 as t square, x derivative is dx, 1 dx, t square derivative is 2t dt. Therefore, given integral becomes, in place of dx, write 2t dt. If x plus 99 is t square, x plus 99 is t square, x plus 100 will be t square plus 1. And root of x plus 99 will be t. Now this t gets cancelled. 2 can be taken out. So this is nothing but 2 tan inverse t. Replace t with under root x plus 99. So 2 into tan inverse under root x plus 99 plus c, which is given as f of x plus c. So f of x is 2 tan inverse under root x plus 99. Option C is correct. Next. Integral e power x into 3 minus x square by 1 minus 2x plus x square dx is equal to e power x into f of x plus c. Then what is it? That 3 minus x square can be written like this: 2 plus 1 minus x square by denominator is 1 minus x whole square. So this is equal to integral e power x into 2 plus 1 minus x square is nothing but 1 plus x into 1 minus x by 1 minus x whole square dx. Now split that into two terms. First one will be 2 by 1 minus x whole square plus 1 minus x gets cancelled, then 1 plus x by 1 minus x. Now if you consider 1 plus x by 1 minus x as f of x, after applying u by v, you will see that this will be f dash x. 2 by 1 minus x whole square will be f dash x. Now already I told you integral e power x into f of x plus f dash x is nothing but e power x into f of x plus. So what is f of x by comparing with right hand side? 1 plus x by 1 minus x. Option A. If integral root cot x by sin x cos x dx is equal to minus f of x plus c, then what is f of x? Look here. Integral root cos x by sin x cos x, I can write like this. Multiply and divide with sin x in denominator, so that root cot x by cos by sin is cot, 1 by sin square is cosecant square. Now root cot x by cot x is 1 by root cot x into cosecant square x. Now substitution is, put cot x is equal to t, its derivative is minus cosecant square x dx dt or cosecant square x dx minus dt. So numerator is minus dt, denominator is root t. Integral 1 by root t is 2 root t. Now replace t with cot x. So answer is minus 2 root cot x plus c which is given as minus 5x plus f of x plus c. So f of x is equal to 2 root cot x. Option D is correct. Integral 1 plus x plus root of x plus x square by root x plus root 1 plus x. Look here. Numerator and numerator like this 1 plus x plus inside root take x common now in numerator root of 1 plus x can be taken common, then you get under root 1 plus x plus root x by root x plus under root 1 plus x. These two gets cancelled. Integral root x is 2 by 3 x power 3 by 2. So option B is correct. Next. Integral 1 plus x minus x power minus 1 into e power x plus x power minus 1. X power minus 1 can be written as 1 by x into e power x plus 1 by x. Listen carefully. Take x common in these two terms, then I get 1 minus 1 by x square into e power x plus 1 by x. Now split this into two terms. X into e power x plus 1 by x into 1 minus 1 by x square plus 1 into e power x plus 1. Now we have a formula like this: integral x into f dash x plus f of x dx is equal to x into f of x plus c. Important result. Now here this is f of x. E power x plus 1 by x derivative. E power x plus 1 by x into derivative of x plus 1 by x is 1 minus 1 by x square. So this becomes f dash x. So this is in the form of integral x f dash x plus f of x. So answer is x into f of x. Option D. So remember this result: integral x f dash x plus f of x, x f of x plus c. Option D is the correct. Next. If given integral is of the form integral 1 by a cos x plus b sin x plus c dx, then put t is equal to tan x by 2. Therefore dx becomes 2 dt by 1 plus t square. Cos x is 1 minus t square by 1 plus t square. Sin x will be 2t by 1 plus t square. So if given integral is in this form, the substitution is t is equal to tan x by 2. Then this is dx and this is cos x and sin x. So substitute all these values, and after simplification you will see that answer is log mod 1 minus cot x by 2. Option C is the correct answer. This is same as above. Same substitution again because it is like integral 1 by a plus x plus x. Same for t is equal to tan x by 2. dx will be 2 dt by 1 plus t square, and cos x will be 1 minus t square by 1 plus t square. So after substituting all the values, after simplification you get like this: 2 integral, after substituting dx and cos x, you get like this: 1 by 2 t square plus 12. After taking 2 common, the 2 gets cancelled. 6 can be written as root 6 whole square. Now this is one of the standard integral 1 by x square plus a square, 1 by a tan inverse x by a. Replace t with tan x by 2. So option B is correct answer. Next, integral 3 power x by under root 9 power x minus 1. That 9 power x can be written as 3 power x whole square, and put 3 power x is equal to t. 3 power x derivative is 3 power x log 3 base e. Therefore 3 power x dx becomes 1 by log 3 base e dt. So integral, in place of 3 power x dx I can write 1 by log 3 base e dt by root of t square minus 1 is 1 square. So 1 by log 3 base e into, this is one of the standard integral, 1 by root of x square minus a square, which is log mod x plus root of x square minus a square. Replace t with 3 power x. So 1 by log 3 into log of 3 power x plus root of 9 power x minus 1. Option A. Replace t with 3 power x. Option is the correct answer. We will proceed to the next one. This type we did 2 questions till now. Put the function inside the root as t square. Put x is equal to t square implies dx is equal to 2t dt. So integral, in place of dx I can write 2t dt. In place of root xt, in place of x t square plus 9. T gets cancelled, 2 can be taken out. Integral 1 by t square plus 9 can be written as 3 square. Now this is one of the standard integral. Integral 1 by x square plus a square, 1 by a tan inverse x by a. So 2 by 3 tan inverse t by 3. Replace t with root x. So final answer will be 2 by 3 tan inverse root x by 3 plus option B. Next, integral e power x into x plus 1 whole square dx. Very simple question. Expand x plus 1 whole square, x square plus 1 plus 2x dx. If x square plus 1 is f of x, its derivative is 2x. So integral e power x into f of x plus f dash x. Formula is e power f of x. Here f of x is x square plus 1. So remember, integral e power x into f of x plus f dash x is e power x into f of x plus c, which is very important result. So option D is correct. Integral 1 by a square sin square x plus b square cos square x. Here divide numerator and denominator with cos square x. 1 by cos square by a square sin square x by cos square x plus b square cos square x by cos square x. So divide numerator and denominator with cos square x. 1 by cos square is nothing but secant square x by a square tan square x plus b square. Here put tan x is equal to t. Tan x derivative is secant square x dx. So numerator is dt, denominator is take a square common in denominator, then you get 1 by t square plus b square by a square, which is b by a whole square. Now this is again one of the standard integral. Integral 1 by x square plus a square formula is 1 by a tan inverse x by a. So here a gets cancelled, 1 by ab tan inverse a by b into t. T is nothing but tan x. So 1 by ab tan inverse of a by b tan x plus c. Option A. X integral e power x into 1 minus cot x plus cot square x. Writing minus cot x first. And 1 plus cot square x can be written as cosecant square x. I wrote minus cot x first and 1 plus cot square x cosecant square. Now if minus cot x is f of x, its derivative is f dash x. And again this is of the form integral e power x into f of x plus f dash x. Formula is e power x into f of x plus c. So minus e power x cot x plus c. Option B is correct. This is a very important formula. Integral e power x into f of x plus f dash x is e power x f of x. Okay, move to the next one. Integral sin power 6 by cos power 8x. Cos power 8 can be written as cos power 6 into cos square. Sin power 6 by cos power 6 is tan power 6. 1 by cos square is nothing but secant square. Now put tan x is equal to t. Tan x derivative is secant square x dt. So this becomes integral t power 6 dt. Integral t power 6 is t power 7 by 7 plus c. Replace t with tan x. So tan power 7x by 7. Option B, this is nothing but tan power 7, not t. So option B is correct. It's not power t, it is 7. Next. Integral 1 by 1 plus cos ax. You have multiplied numerator and denominator with 1 minus cos ax. One plus cos into 1 minus cos is 1 minus cos square, which is sin square ax. Now split this into two integrals. 1 by sin square is cosecant square x. cos by sine square is cot ax cosecant ax. Now both are standard integrals. Integral cosecant square ax is minus cot ax by a. Integral cosecant ax cot ax is minus cosecant ax by a plus c. So here minus of minus becomes plus. So cosecant ax by a minus cot ax by a. Option C is the correct answer. Option C is correct. And of course we can simplify this. 1 by a into cosecant is 1 by sin ax, cot is cos ax by sin ax. 1 minus cos ax is 2 sin square ax by 2. Sin ax is 2 sin ax by 2 cos ax by 2. 2 gets cancelled, sin gets cancelled. So 1 by a tan ax by 2. So here option B as well as C both are correct. B and C both are correct because after simplifying this, get option B. So B and C are correct. Not only B, C is also correct. Okay. X integral e power x into 1 minus x whole square by 1 minus x by 1 plus x whole square. 1 minus x whole square can be written as 1 plus x square minus 2x by 1 plus x whole square dx. We'll go to the next question. So integral 1 by x plus 1 into root of 4x plus 3. If given integral is in the form of 1 by px plus q into root of ax plus b dx, put ax plus b is equal to t square. So here the substitution is put 4x plus 3 is equal to t square. Implies 4 dx is equal to 2t dt. That implies dx is equal to 1 by 2 t dt. Therefore, given integral becomes, in place of dx I can write 1 by 2 t dt by, from our substitution, what is x? T square minus 3 by 4. So what will be x plus 1? T square plus 1 by 4. So in place of x plus 1, write t square plus 1 by 4. And in place of root of 4x plus 3, t. So here t gets cancelled, 2 times gets cancelled. So 2 left out, 1 by. So this is nothing but 2 tan inverse t plus c. Now replace t with under root 4x plus 3. So 2 tan inverse root of 4x plus 3. Option C is correct. Okay, we'll move to the next question. Integral e power x into 2 minus sin 2x by 1 minus cos 2x. So formula for sin 2x is 2 sin x cos x, and 1 minus cos 2x formula is 2 sin square x. That is equal to integral e power x into, if you take 2 common, that 2 gets cancelled, 1 minus sin x cos x by sin square x dx. So that is equal to integral e power x into 1 by sin square x is cosecant square x minus sin x cos x by sin square x is cot x. Now this can be written as integral e power x into minus cot x plus cosecant square x dx. If minus cot x is f of x, f dash x will be cosecant square x. So this is in the form of integral e power x into f of x plus f dash x, and the formula for that is e power x f of x plus c. So that is equal to e power x into minus cot x plus c. That is minus e power x cot x plus c. So option A is correct. So formula, the standard integral here is integral e power x into f of x plus f dash x, and the formula for it is e power x f of x. So we'll move to the next question. If in is equal to integral sin 4 n x, then n into in minus n minus 1 into in minus 2 is equal to how much? This is based on reduction formula, and for integral sin 4 n x, the reduction formula is like this. So if in is equal to integral sin 4 n x, then in is equal to minus sin power n minus 1x cos x by n plus n minus 1 by n in minus 2. This is the reduction formula for integral sin power x. Now do cross multiplication there. So n into in is equal to minus sin power n minus 1x cos x plus n minus 1 in minus 2. Bring this n minus 1 from this side. So n into in minus n minus 1 into in minus 2 is equal to minus sin power n minus 1x cos x. So answer is option C. There small mistake is there. This is minus sin power n minus 1x cos x. Okay. So option C is the correct answer. So option 1 is given, which is wrong. Option C is correct. Okay. So let us discuss next one. If integral e power x into 1 minus sin x by 1 minus cos x dx is equal to f of x plus c, then what is f of x? Sin x is nothing but 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2 by 1 minus cos x is nothing but 2 sin square x by 2. from trigonometry. Now if we split this into two terms, first one will be 1 by 2 cosecant square x by 2 minus second term will be cot x by 2. Now this can be written as integral e power x into, first I am writing minus cot x by 2 plus half cosecant square x by 2 dx. Now if this is f of x, derivative of minus cot x by 2 is nothing but half cosecant square x by 2. Just now we did one problem of this model. Integral e power x into f of x plus f dash x is equal to e power x f of x. Here f of x is minus cot x by 2. So answer is minus e power x cot x by 2 plus c, and hence f of x is equal to minus e power x cot x by 2. Option C is correct. So let us move to the next one. If in is equal to integral x power n e power ax, small correction there, this is integral x power n e power ax, okay. Then c into in plus n into in minus 1 is equal to, this is based on integration by parts. Here we have algebraic function, exponential function. Algebraic function should be taken as u, exponential function should be taken as v, and we need to apply by parts for this. U into integral v, integral e power x by a, minus integral of, repeat this term, into u dash, derivative of u, n into x power n minus 1 dx. So in is equal to x power n e power ax by a minus, take n by a constant out, then what is left out? X power n minus 1 e power ax. Now in is equal to x power n e power ax by a minus n by a. When integral x power n e power ax is denoted with in, this x power n minus 1 e power ax can be denoted with in minus 1, because in place of n we have n minus 1. Now do cross multiplication. A into in is equal to x power n e power ax minus n into in minus 1. Then bring that negative term this side. So a into in plus n into in minus 1 is equal to x power n e power ax. So in the question this is a into in. So what is the answer? X power n into e power ax. Option A is correct. So instead of C, here A should be there. Okay. So option A is the correct answer for this. Next. If integral e power x into 1 plus x into secant square of x e power x dx is f of x plus c, then what is f of x? Integral e power x into 1 plus x into secant square of x e power x dx. This is based on substitution method. Here you have to substitute x into e power x as t. Then find derivative for this by applying u into v. X into e power x derivative e power x plus e power x into x derivative is 1 dx. Now take e power x common. Therefore, given integral becomes, in place of e power x into 1 plus x into dx, I can write dt. And in place of this, secant square t. Integral secant square t is nothing but tan t plus c. Now replace t with x into e power x plus c. So tan of x e power x plus c, which is given as f of x plus c, and hence f of x is equal to tan of x e power x. Option D. So answer is option D. Okay. Then go to the next one. If integral e power x minus 1 by e power x plus 1 dx is equal to f of x plus c, then f of x is equal to dash. Clear? Split this into two integrals. Minus integral 1 by this is like f dash x by f of x. Numerator is derivative of denominator. So integral f dash x by f of x is nothing but log mod f of x minus, since in denominator we have 1 plus e power x, add and subtract e power x in numerator. So log mod of e power x plus 1. Now split this into two integrals. First one is integral 1 dx. Second one is integral e power x by 1 plus e power x dx. So this is log mod e power x plus 1. Integral 1 dx x minus of minus plus. This is again like integral f dash x by f of x. Log mod f of x plus c. So what is the final answer? Log mod e power x plus 1 plus log mod. 2 log mod e power x plus 1 minus x plus c. So it is right hand side is given as f of x plus c. So what will be f of x? 2 log mod e power x plus 1 minus x. Option C.